we're going to be talking about the Merciless Build-A-Figure wave. Now this is part of the Dark Knight Metal comic book series. So here we have Robin of Earth 22. Very cool looking figure. Now I did these individuals, so I won't go over the articulation, but you can see how cool he is, coming in at 6 1/4 inches tall. I'm sorry, 6 1/8 inches tall. Very cool looking sculpt. Next we'll look at Superman the Infected. Wow, look at that face. That is just totally awesome. With that Joker grin. Now he has this torn cape coming in at 6 1/8 inches. Very cool looking Superman to put on your shelf. Next we'll look at Batman. Now here he is with these two axes. And the Batman also has an alternate version, battle damage. But you can see here we already have some armor damage here. So very cool looking Batman, coming in at 7 1/8 inch tall. And last but not least, the Sky Tyrant. The Batman who laughs with the Sky Tyrant wings. Now I have him on this stand. He doesn't come with this stand, so I had to add it separate. But these wings fold out. They're on a ball point peg. And if you have them at a certain angle, they will fall down because they are a little heavy for that little bitty peg, unless you can get it to really stick. But it's definitely a cool figure, coming in at 7 3/8 inches tall. Very nice. I love it because this guy has the harness for Hawkman. So very cool. I would have loved that they would have made a Sky Tyrant version of Hawkman and an evil version of Wonder Woman. So without ado, let's get into the Build-A-Figure. So the Build-A-Figure is Merciless. So here we have Merciless. This guy is totally awesome looking indeed. Comes with this sword. Yes, look at that. It's just nice figure, right? Now coming in at 9 inches tall, this Batman symbol with the Wonder Woman cross is basically where the storyline goes. Batman took the helm of Ares to defeat him and became the god of war himself, and the story continues. But you'll have to read it. It's a very cool looking figure and a great storyline. I love that storyline because it took years for them to tell it, so that's why great. So this figure can look up, down, right, and left a little bit. This collar here prevents him from doing much. Unless you lift it up, you'll get a little bit more right and left. Now his arm pops off, and he has these little gap guards here. But that's part of the Build-A-Figure way, right? So his figure does do a nice T-pose. Has bicep swivel a little bit. Single bend in the elbow, wrist on a ball-pointed peg hinge. Has a pretty good ab crunch. Spins at that ab crunch, also spins at the waist. Pretty good split for a figure this size. Does a awesome forward and back. Now you'll see here he does have a little bit of a thigh spin because of that connection. Single bend in the knee. Boot on a ball peg connection, and then he has a toe bend. Very cool looking dude. Now this wave is, I have seen it on sale at a couple of locations, so if you're looking for it, be sure to shop around because prices vary from place to place. So remember to shop around, like, subscribe.